Hello Capricorn Nation, welcome to my channel and your weekly tarot reading for February 6th through the 12th. I'm going to be pulling a few cards to see what's going on with you currently. I'll be taking a look into your recent past, your current energy, and the immediate future. Then I'll close it out with a few oracle cards and messages from the universe. Remember, these are general readings, they may not resonate for everyone or every situation. But if it does, and you'd like a personal reading, there's a link below in the description box or on my website at psychicsophi.com. And with that, let's get into your reading. How are we doing this week, Capricorn? Got some movement, some success, joy, happiness. It's being clouded by something. Current energy is feeling a little bit heavy. Overall energy from the reading is your High Priestess. Okay. Move it all over just a little bit. Is that better? Yeah, okay. So your overall energy for the reading is your High Priestess here. This is all about you following your intuition, walking the path between darkness and light. If you notice, there's two pillars back here. This is, it's not just you being intuitive, but it's trusting yourself, trusting that the decisions that you make will be in your best interest. So in your recent past, we have your Eight of Wands, Sun, and your Moon. So we have some fast moving energy and it has an overall feeling of success, but there's also this sense of the unknown here. So this tells me that whatever this like happy feeling is, whatever brought this happy feeling to you, it came on very quickly and you're having a hard time either trusting it or seeing it for what it really is. This is you having a lack of clarity in this situation. It could be you not fully trusting your intuition in this situation, or it could be unseen problems with this situation. So, you know, on the outside, it looks like it's a really good thing. It's an amazing thing. It came in really quick for you. Maybe you've been manifesting it. But then on the flip side, there's some unknown aspect here. So now in your current energy, you've got your Six of Coins, your 10 of Wands, and your 9 of Coins. So your Six of Coins is, it can be read one of two ways, and one is sticking out more for me than the other. So in your Six of Coins here, you have either someone is being generous with you because you need the help right now, or you are being generous with other people because you have the ability to. This could also indicate that you are taking on, you know, some kind of selfless work, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Community service or volunteer work, you know, that kind of thing. In the middle, we have your 10 of Wands here. Now, your 10 of Wands can be things that are like heavy burdens, something that you've been carrying around for a long time that maybe you want to put down. This is a very heavy energy for you right now. But then we also have your 9 of Coins here, and this is all about independence, financial independence, like emotional independence, being okay being by yourself. This is this is you being okay being by yourself. It's also, it can be indulging in things for yourself, but at the end of the day, it's independence in some form or fashion. So going back to your 6 over here, this feels like you are the person that's being generous in this situation. Because you have your 9 here, I feel like you are financially independent, or you have the ability to help others. But something about that feels like a burden to you. It's almost like, okay, so this is what's coming through. It's almost like you feel like this is something you need to do and you don't want to do. So this could be you helping a family member or a friend, or, caring for somebody, helping them financially, giving some part of yourself to other people when you really don't want to, even though you have the ability to. And so moving forward, if you maintain this energy and you don't make any changes, moving forward, the projection is going to be some kind of ending to something. Let's see. So right here we have a lack of clarity. You're going to have a decision to make, and you're not going to know which way to go. I feel like, okay, so right here we have your moon, and your moon is echoing your intuitive energy over here. And so this is where you really need to connect. You need to connect to your intuition to find out what's going to be right for you moving forward. And intrinsically, intuitively, you know what's in your best interest, because you're now moving from your 9 of coins into your Queen of Coins. And your Queen of Coins is somebody who's very resourceful, somebody who is very grounded, somebody who is willing to help, but is not just going to be like as forthcoming as your 6 over here. So your decision, though, I feel, is whether or not to end this situation you have going on in your current energy, the one that's making you feel like this. You're having a tough time with this decision, or you're going to have a tough time with this decision because you don't want to hurt people. You don't want to abandon people who need your help. But at the same time, this situation is becoming more than you can handle. And you want to get back into this energy. So the reason the overall energy of the reading is your intuition is because right now it feels like you're ignoring it. And you need to get back into a space of getting in touch with it, getting in tune with it, and letting it help you make decisions that you may not otherwise be able to make. Okay, let's clarify. Can we clarify the Sun card, please? In the recent past, can we clarify the Sun card in the recent past? What came on quickly for Capricorn that they were so excited about? Okay, something that brought you some kind of emotional... Queen of Cups, generally for me, Queen of Cups always shows up as like a self-care. Taking better care of yourself, nurturing yourself, healing, support. So what came on that was, okay, so a sense of balance or possibly imbalance here. Oh, I think I know what's going on here. Following your passions. Okay. This is kind of funny. Okay. This has nothing to do with another person. This is all about you helping yourself. What I'm picking up here is possibly as like a New Year's resolution or something, you made the decision that you were going to begin taking better care of yourself. And you were very, very excited about this, and you knew that it was going to bring you a lot of joy and happiness. But the problem is you didn't have full clarity on how you were going to attempt to take better care of yourself. So you just started doing things. You read a bunch of stuff, you did some Googling, you looked on Pinterest, whatever, and you started looking up different ways that you can implement self-care, implement routines, implement things that are going to better your life. And on the one hand, you thought it was going to bring you balance, and you were definitely passionately pursuing these for the last few weeks. But what ended up happening is it threw you out of balance because you didn't have clarity on what actually works for you. Ooh, and I'm getting chills now. So this is somebody's message for sure. This is confirmation. So you were attempting to help yourself, and it became a burden because you didn't know what you were doing. And so, I'm laughing because I've done this too. I remember doing this because there were all of these, quote unquote gurus that were saying, miracle morning this and 5 a.m. club that and all of these things and, workouts and water and, journaling, meditation, reading every single day. And so I remember doing all of these things every single day, and it was stressing me the hell out because none of that stuff worked for me. It worked for other people. And I was listening to other people about what worked for them and assuming that it would work for me. And that's where you are. You don't know what works for you. And so you're trying really, really hard to make these changes and better your life. And it's not working. It's just stressing you out, you poor thing. So what we have here, we need to cut some of this stuff. We need to cut out some of these things that are not serving you and really hone in on what self-care looks like for you, what routines look like for you, the things that you can do and want to do to implement into your routine. Now, if you're one of those people that has issues with self-care in terms of you don't know what self-care looks like for you, from my coaching program, which is, totally different, but I have a 9-day self-care challenge. And so it's got over 60 options and anything from 1 to 5 minutes to a half hour to an hour, whatever you can fit in your schedule. And then each day you pick one thing and then you reflect on it. Did this make me feel better? Did I enjoy doing it? Is it not for me? Whatever. And so by the end of 9 days, you've had an opportunity to figure out, if a few of these things worked for you. I've had clients that have gone through all 60 items just to see, did I like it? Did I not like it? So if you're interested, reach out to me, email me, find me on Instagram, whatever, and I'll send it to you, just leave me your email or whatever. So if you're the kind of person that you don't know where you're going with this, I can help you. So to get you back on top, get you back into energy, we're going to need to cut some of this stuff that you've been doing that's not working for you. And this is where you really need to get into your intuitive state and say, okay, does this feel like it's going to help me? Because if it feels like a chore, If you wake up in the morning and you tell yourself, okay, I'm going to journal when I wake up first thing in the morning, and you wake up in the morning and that journaling like puts you in a bad mood and you don't want to do it and it's like a struggle, then that is definitely not going to work for you. You know, if you wake up in the morning and you decide that you want to do a yoga practice for the first time in your life, and you feel really good after that yoga practice, then maybe continue and see if that one continues to work for you. I personally just started that one this year and it's working really well for me. So you have to find what works for you. I really don't feel like I need to clarify anything else now because I've figured out the root of the problem. Do we want to clarify anything else? No? No, I don't think so. I am hearing, though, that there is a message in here for you, that there might be another 3 cards, but it's not clarifying anything on the board. It's more clarifying what's going to happen next. Yeah. Okay, there it is. You're going to have success at finding your center. Temperance is all about your Zen point, that point at which you bring body, mind, spirit into balance. It's the balancing of the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine energy. This is you being at peace with yourself. This is you, what's the word I'm looking for? It's balance, it's harmony. And this is success. This is victory. So if you are willing to take my advice that I have freely given, whether you liked it or not, you will achieve the success that you were looking for when you started all of this. It's just a matter of cutting the things that no longer serve you, cutting the things that don't work for you, and finding the things that do work for you. And remember, it takes time to develop habits, so don't think that you have to change everything all at once. Maybe change one thing for a few days or a week, and then when you start getting better at implementing that into your schedule, then add another thing, you know, and then do that for a few days to a week, and then add in another thing. You know, habits take, I think it said it's like 21 days of consistency to create a habit. So don't overwhelm yourself by trying to change everything at once. You know, do 1 or 2 at a time. Take your time. You've got the rest of your life to figure this out. It doesn't it doesn't have to happen overnight. And I just heard, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. You know, pace yourself. You'll get there. You have the information you need now. So now you can make the changes and make the cuts necessary to get you where you want to be. Stable, grounded, satisfied, and balanced. I like this reading. That was a cute reading. Took me a sec. I always assume that readings have to do with like other people, other situations. I don't come across it very often where reading is purely about just you. Yeah, okay. Don't fear the unknown. Okay, that has to do with this energy of like cutting things and doing and finding what works for you. I do get the sense that some of you don't know where to go with this, and that's why I offered my training, my 9-day self-care challenge. Don't fear the fact that you don't know what works for you right now, because you'll figure it out. You'll find it. See the truth. I thought this said seek the truth when I first pulled it out, but you know, it's the same thing. It's using your intuition to guide you and find what works for you and embrace the feminine. Self-care And your Queen of Cups here, this is very, very feminine energy. Taking care of yourself is very feminine energy. And so is your Temperance right here. And so this is really just embracing that aspect of feminine energy that is taking care of yourself and bringing things into balance again. All right, Capricorn. I don't think I have anything else for you today, so thank you for being here, for bringing your energy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check your sun, moon, and rising signs, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.